Gravity? Ever heard of that? Today we will explore the hypothetical scenario of sudden change in Earth's gravity, specifically about what would happen if the force of gravity on Earth doubled. What kind of consequences would it have on the architecture? Would it cause tsunamis? Would it cause a collapse of structures? Will nature be affected in any way? As you might have guessed, chance of something like this happening is far from reality, as the sudden doubling of Earth's gravity is not a realistic or scientifically feasible scenario within the bounds of our current understanding of physics. For Earth's gravity to double, the mass of the Earth would have to increase drastically. This is because the mass of an object will always be proportional to the force of gravity it exerts. The Earth's force of gravity is approximately 9.8 meters per second squared. A heavier and denser object, such as the Sun, creates a force of gravity 28 times stronger than the Earth. This means that if Earth had the gravity of the Sun, you would feel 28 times heavier than what you are used to on Earth. Now, ignoring all the science, let's imagine that gravity doubled overnight. You wake up and you get up and feel twice as heavy. That's right, everything would weigh twice as much. Your morning coffee, your bowl of cereals, even your pet would feel it. The thing is that we will not be the only ones to feel it. Our buildings, bridges, and infrastructure would be under immense stress like never before. Structures such as skyscrapers are not designed to be able to hold this much stress. The stress and pressure would cause foundations of buildings to crack, and support structures could buckle under the increased load. Historic buildings such as the Leaning Tower of Pisa and the Great Wall of China would be subject to structural issue and a possible collapse. Airplanes would face substantial challenges. It would be significantly harder for airplanes to generate enough lift to become airborne, and the potential for catastrophic consequences is very high. Our daily stroll? More like an intense workout. Our bodies, evolved under Earth's current gravity, would be strained. Joint pain, cardiovascular stress, and fatigue would become constant companions in this high-gravity world, and physical working will be harder than ever before. But what about the consequences on nature? Volcanoes all around the world would be subjected to immense pressure from gravity. As the magma struggles to reach the surface, high pressure is going to build up on volcanoes around the world, which will result in much more explosive and dangerous eruptions, posing a higher risk to surrounding landscapes and communities. Be also ready to wear a helmet if you go for a hike, as gravity will add additional stress on slopes and rock formations, causing major rock slides, landslides, and avalanches. About 71% of the Earth's surface is water-covered, and there will be shifts in sea levels globally. Coastal areas may experience drastic changes in water levels and might contribute to flooding in coastal areas. Deep sea organisms adapted to extreme pressures would face catastrophic challenges. Their internal structures, designed for the existing gravity, could collapse under the increased weight. Flight for birds would become highly energy intensive, potentially affecting their ability to stay aloft. Additionally, the increased weight could impact feeding, reproduction, and overall physiological functions for terrestrial animals, leading to widespread disruptions in ecosystems. Such an event would lead to the decline or extinction of numerous species. People may think that if the force of gravity doubled, it could cause the Moon to collide with the Earth. However, it's important to note that the Moon is relatively massive compared to most other objects in Earth's vicinity, and it already has a stable orbit. The Moon's current orbital dynamics are the result of billions of years of gravitational interactions, and a collision is not likely going to happen. So you know, guys, it could have been worse.